السؤال الذي بعده يقول سيد الفاضل.
Next question says.
لا داعي لكلمة سيد الفاضل، تقول الأخ الشيخ أو الشيخ أحسن. قول.
So the questioner says a noble master or something like that. He says there's no need to say these things. Just say brother or sheikh or something like that.
يقول ممكن توضيح التوفيق بين آيتين، بين قول تعالى ولا تزكوا أنفسكم وبين وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Now he says the question says, can you bring any harmony between how we understand these two verses? The first verse Allah says, do not praise yourselves, and the other one, but with the favors of your Lord, talk about the favors of your Lord.
لا تزكوا أنفسكم، لا تقل عن نفسك أنك من المتقين وأنك من الصالحين وأنك من المستقيمين، فلا يجوز الإنسان أن يزكي نفسه.
As for the first ayah, do not praise yourself, meaning do not say about yourself that you are from the pious, the righteous, this and that. You don't say these things about yourself.
بل الله عز وجل يزكي من يشاء.
Allah praises and whom He will.
وأما قول تعالى وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث، فهذه مرتبة من مراتب الشكر.
As for the ayah, as related to the favors of your Lord mentioned them, he says actually this is one of the levels of giving thanks to Allah.
فالشكر له ثلاث مراتب. المرتبة الأولى بالقلب، وأن تعتقد بأن ما بك من نعمة وفي غيرك إلا وهي من الله عز وجل.
Shukr now, thanks is three levels. The first one is to believe with certainty in your heart that whatever favor you enjoy or other people enjoy, it is from Allah.
وأما المرتبة الثانية فتشكر الله بلسانك، وهذا معنى وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
The second level of shukr and giving thanks to Allah is through the tongue, and that's what the meaning of this, meaning mention the favors of your Lord.
فتقول قد أنعم الله عز وجل علي بنعم كثيرة لا تعد ولا تحصى.
For example, you say, indeed Allah has conferred upon me endless bounty.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا.
You say, praise to Allah who has guided us.
الحمد لله الذي رزقنا.
All praise to Allah who provides for us.
الحمد لله الذي ستر علينا.
All praise to Allah that cover our sins.
الحمد لله الذي أمهلنا حتى نتوب ونستقيم.
All praise to Allah who give us respite and some time until we make a tawbah and be upright.
فيتحدث بما أنعم الله عز وجل عليه من النعم الكثيرة التي لا تعد ولا تحصى.
So the person, he will mention some of the favors that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon them, and this is endless bounties. You cannot enumerate all of them.
المرتبة الثالثة أن يحمد الله بجوارحه فيجعلها في طاعة الله ويبعدها عن معصية الله.
The third level of shukr is that you use those favors and the limbs of the body in that which is in obedience to Allah and not in disobeying Allah.
يقول ابن القيم رحمه الله لو شكر الإنسان الله بقلبه ولسانه وجوارحه فقد شكر النعمة التي أمر الله أن يشكرها مع تقصيره بالشكر.
He says now, Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, he says, if a person gives thanks to Allah by his heart, tongue, and through his limbs by him being obedient and say only that which is pleasing to Allah and do only that which is pleasing to Allah, he still be deficient to thanks that favor of Allah.
لأن الإنسان مهما يعمل لن يستطيع أن يكافئ نعمة الله عز وجل.
He says because the person, it doesn't matter how obedient that person doing good he does, he will never be able to match that favor of Allah.
يقول الله عز وجل وأن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says if you try to count the favors of Allah upon you, you will never be able to do so.
قال لا تحصوها ولم يقل لا تشكروها.
He said you won't be able to count them, but he didn't say to thank them, to give thanks for them.
وأيهما أصعب أن تحصيها أم أن تشكرها؟
What is like more difficult, to count the favors of Allah or to give thanks?
تحصوها أصعب. الأخ يقول تحصوها أصعب من تشكروها.
Shaykh says what is more difficult now, to count the favors of Allah or to give thanks? The brother he says to count them.
هل توافقونه؟ إحصاء يعني عدة. تقول الله رزقني السمع البصر الكلام الإحساس.
Counting them meaning you count, like Allah give you vision, give you heart, give you feelings, give you intellect and the like.
شكرها أن تعتقد أنها من الله عز وجل وأن تتحدث بنعمة الله وأن تجعلها في طاعة الله وتصرفها عن معصية الله.
As for thanking the favors, giving thanks to Allah for His favors that you talk about, then you believe they are from Allah. You use them only for that which is pleasing to Allah, and you don't use the favors of Allah in that which is lead you to disobedience of Allah.
يعني لو أردت أن تعد نعمتين منها السمع والبصر فتقول رزقنا الله سمعا وبصرا. إذا أردت أن تشكر
Now, if he wants to count the favors, only two, like the hearing and the vision.
أما أردت أن تشكر الله على السمع والبصر
But if you want to give
تعتقد أن
thanks,
السمع والبصر من الله عز وجل وتقول الحمد لله الله جعلني سميعا بصيرا وتجعل سمعك بصرا ما تنظر ما حرم الله ولا تسمع ما حرم الله وما تنظر أيهما أصعب أن تحصوها ولا أن تشكروها؟
so another Shaykh said, he just gave an example. Just two favors, the vision and the hearing. If you want to count them, it's easy. You said, oh, I have vision and hearing. But to give thanks to Allah, now you got to understand that it is from Allah. And that you should not look at now haram all the time. And you say, now what's actually more difficult?
قلنا بالحديث بالأمس الله يقول يا عباد إنكم تخطئون بالليل والنهار كلنا ذنوب.
He says, we mentioned the hadith that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, oh my servants, all of you sin and day and night. And so the Shaykh says, subhanAllah, that's what we do with human beings.
فاستغفروني أغفر لكم.
So therefore ask for forgiveness, I will forgive yourself.
ويقول القائل من ذا الذي ما ساء قط ومن ذا الذي له الحسنى فقط. ما في إنسان ما يسوء ما في إنسان له الحسنى ما يخطئ كله.
So there is no one actually that is complete and doesn't fall into mistakes and the like.
فإذا كان إنسان يعجز عن أن يحصي نعمة الله وهي أهون بكثير من أن يشكر نعمة الله فالإنسان عاجز عن شكر نعمة الله عز وجل.
Now the Shaykh says if a person now cannot count all the favors of Allah, so what about giving thanks to every one of them? That's impossible.
لذلك إذا اعتقد الإنسان بأن النعمة من الله وتحدث بنعمة الله وجعل جوارحه في طاعة الله فقد شكر مع قولوا مع ماذا؟ مع تقصيره بالشكر. نعم.
So now if a person whenever he sees a favor of Allah, he believes that it's from Allah. He used it and speak about it, praising and thanking Allah. And he used that favor only upon obedience of Allah, still he's deficient in giving thanks